Two people, same age, same city, same salary. 25 years old, both of them. Both earning $3,200 a month. Both paying rent, buying groceries, living ordinary lives in an ordinary apartment in an ordinary year. From the outside, their financial situations are identical. One of them opens an investment account on a random Wednesday in March and sets up an automatic transfer of $200 a month. The other one means to do it, has been meaning to do it for a while, will definitely do it when things calm down, when the salary improves, when there is more clarity about the future. The intention is real. The follow-through just hasn't happened yet. Fast forward 10 years. The first person is 35. She has been investing $200 a month for 10 years without interruption. Some months it felt tight. Some months she forgot it was even happening, which was the point. The total she has personally deposited over 10 years, $24,000. The account balance, $36,800. The extra $12,800 came from compound returns, money that her money made, without her doing anything except leaving it alone. The second person is also 35. She has now decided to start, seriously this time. She opens the account, sets up the $200 transfer, makes the same commitment the first person made at 25. From this point forward, their monthly behavior is identical. They are both investing $200 a month. They are both the same age. They will both invest until they are 65. Same action, same timeline remaining, completely different outcome. At 65, the first person, the one who started at 25, has $702,000. At 65, the second person, the one who started at 35, has $298,000. The difference, $404,000. The first person invested for 40 years, total deposited, $96,000. The second person invested for 30 years, total deposited, $72,000. The difference in what they personally deposited, $24,000, $10 years of $200 a month. The difference in what they ended up with, $404,000. $1 of delay at 25 cost $16 at 65, not because of anything complicated, because of time. Because money that is invested at 25 has 40 years to compound, and money invested at 35 has 30, and the difference between those two timelines is not linear, it is exponential. The last 10 years of compounding are the most powerful years of the entire journey. The person who started at 35 did not miss the first 10 years of investing. They missed the last 10 years of compounding. Those are not the same thing. This is the number that most people never see clearly because nobody shows it to them in a way that lands. It is not $24,000. The cost of waiting is not the amount you didn't invest. The cost of waiting is $404,000, the gap between what your money would have become and what it actually became. Now here is the part that is harder to hear. Most people who are 35 and have not started will be 45 before they actually start. Not because they are irresponsible, because the same reasons that made it feel premature at 25, things are unsettled, income is uncertain, life is complicated, are still present at 35. They are always present. There is no year when life stops being complicated. There is no salary that finally feels stable enough. The moment of readiness that people are waiting for does not arrive. What arrives is 45. At 65, the person who started at 45 has $117,000. The person who started at 25 has $702,000. The gap, $585,000. From $200 a month. The amount invested is not the story. The time is the story. And the time is the only input into this equation that cannot be recovered, borrowed, or earned back. Every other financial mistake is reversible. A bad purchase can be returned. A poor investment can be sold. Debt can be repaid. But a year of compounding that did not happen cannot be recaptured. It is gone permanently. The sequence of time is fixed. This is why the person who starts at 25 with $200 a month will end up with more than double the person who starts at 35 with $200 a month, even though they made exactly the same monthly decision for exactly 30 of those years. The extra 10 years at the beginning are not 10% more valuable. They are more than twice as valuable as the 30 years that follow. Now here is the only question that matters after understanding this. You cannot go back to 25. But what is today's date, and how old are you right now, and how many years of compounding are still available to you? If you are 28, you have 37 years. The account you open today will have compounded 37 times before you are 65. That is not second best. That is extraordinary. If you are 33, you have 32 years. The gap between you and the 25-year-old is real, but it is not the gap between $702,000 and $0. It is the gap between $702,000 and approximately $520,000. You have not lost everything. You have lost something specific and calculable, and the most important thing you can do with that information is stop losing more. If you are 40, you have 25